Yo YouTube, what is going on? YeYo here, bringing you another MLB The Show 21 video. And we have another tier list. Like promised, we are going over the shortstops. Typically a position that is super weak in MLB The Show, but this year I think they focus a lot on, same with catchers, usually weak positions. They put a lot of focus in on. There's a ton of good cards, cheap cards as well. So we're gonna go over every single thing. Shortstop. Now keep in mind, same rules, only primary position as shortstop, not going over secondary. Obviously I'm not going to include cap. I know the creative player is one that a lot of people are using at shortstop for obvious reasons, because it's usually one of the weaker positions, but not this year. This year we have a ton of good cards. Before I show you the list that we got, we do have only diamonds, but before we get there, like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to click on that bell to get notified every time we upload. All those things will help out the channel the most, so I would greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to check us out on Twitch, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, the whole thing. All of those links are going to be down in the description below. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Number one, we got Wander Franco. We did not get a 99 overall last year, but we got a 91 overall early this year, and this is him. Switch hitting shortstop, one of the best prospects, number one prospect in baseball from the Tampa Bay Rays organization. He doesn't have anything like elite. He's fast, 79 speed, contact in the 90s, power in the 70s ish. I think he's all right. I think he's high B tier. Low A. I'm gonna put him at B tier. I'm gonna put him at A because it's a switch hitter. He has a nice swing. The 99, if we finally get a 99 Wander Franco this year, is gonna be amazing. Here we go with CJ Abrams. Now CJ is very similar to Wander Franco, switch hitting shortstop. He can, I mean, he has decent contact, not a lot of power, but elite speed. So Franco 79 speed, Abrams 96 if I'm not mistaken, so a lot better, but the power is not there. I haven't used him a lot. I'm gonna put him at B. Very similar to Wander Franco, but Wander Franco got him with power, so he got my vote. Moving on to Asdrubal Cabrera. Now talking about power, if he had a little bit more power against lefties, he would be very good. He has solid contact against both sides and solid power in the 90s against righties. I'm gonna put him a little bit ahead still over Wander Franco. His swing is amazing, silver slugger from that position. Then he can also play multiple positions. Asdrubal is nice from the event, not a bad little card. Now we got a little bit of a run of 42 series. Now Dansby Swanson, basically everything in the 70s. He has a good swing. Last year I feel like he was better than this year, but we do have a lot of better options, to be honest. You get it for free in the season 1 team affinity program. We're gonna put him at that C tier. Then we got Sander Bogarts. I do like him a little bit more than Dansby, even though he doesn't have he has more contact, more power, but the defense is just not there. But his swing is nice. Sander, I still have in C tier with the 88 overall. Yeah, his defense can do some work. We got Tim Anderson. This is another close one. He is very good against lefties. Over 100 contact, over 80 power against lefties. I'm gonna put him right there. See, all these team affinities season 1 are good, but they were good a month ago. Now we have better options. But one that was from team affinity season 1 that was very good is Nico Goodrum. Nico Goodrum is elite, and by elite I mean you can use him right now and be very good. I'm gonna put him in tier, he may be S, to be honest. He may be S. This is a free card. He's an high A, low S for me. I'm gonna leave him at A. Because there should be a separation between A and S, and yeah, but he's close. If you have not tried this card out, go try it out. He has high power against righties, lower contact, but then high contact against lefties and lower power. Now he can play in a lot of positions as well. You don't have to play it at shortstop, but solid card. Here we go with Trey Turner, live series Trey Turner. We don't have a lot of live series. Trey Turner is one of them. Obviously elite speed, decent power, and very good contact. He has a very nice swing. I want to put him high B. He may be A, to be honest, but I'm gonna leave him a high B. He's in high B, low A. Being the fact that he is not free like the Nico Goodrum. He's going for about 10K though. He's super cheap, so if you're on a budget, he may be one. If not, from the bench, he can be your pinch runner, worst case scenario. But Trey Turner has very good. He's just not a switch hitter like some of the others, but he's still a very solid card. Every time I get a chance to pick him in BR, I try to get him up. And talking about live series card, we got Corey Seager. This is live series Corey Seager. If you didn't play last year in MLB The Show 20, I'm about to tell you that Corey Seager ended up being an end game card. Obviously not the live series. He had another version, but yeah, he's that good. He's that good of a swing. Very well balanced offensively. He's all right defensively, nothing special, but he's A tier for me. I'm gonna put him ahead of Cabrera, but right behind Nico Goodrum. There's something about that Nico Goodrum that makes him very, very good. But Corey Seager is a very good option, super cheap as well. I think he's around that 10K as well. But you should try him out if you don't have a shortstop, if you don't know which shortstop to use. But I think we have better options and cheaper, and by cheaper I mean free. We'll get to that. One that is not free is this Trevor Story from the Battle Royale program. I think he was going for about 190. If you go 12-0, you can get him, or if you complete the BR program at 100 points, you can get this card. He's definitely S tier. He may be the best shortstop in the game right now. He's definitely in the conversation. I need you all to tell me your thoughts. Give me your top 3 shortstop down in the comment section below. And if you don't have Trevor Story in those top 3, you should add him, or at least try him out, at least in BR somewhere, because he's very good. One card that is very good is Jordan Grosjean from the Season 2 Blue Jays Team Affinity. Very good, over 100 contact against both sides, over 80 power against both sides. He can play third base, but he's very good, 70 something speed, decent enough, above average. He has a very, very nice swing. For free, he goes in the S tier for me, just behind that Silver Slugger Trevor Story. But that Jordan is kind of nice. It's kind of nasty. You should give him a try. Here we go with Cal Ripken Jr. We didn't use the 88 overall Cal Ripken. We went with the 94. He's good. Cal Ripken is just one of those that his swing is just never amazing. Even though he's 94 overall, that helps because of it. Like, his defense is the reason why he's also a 94. He's good, not great. I'll put him at B. I'll put him here, right with Trey Turner. He's about a B. You can do better than that Cal Ripken Jr. Ernie Banks from the NL Central collection. Now, he may be a little bit expensive because you need to collect every single team from the National League Central, but he's worth it. He's almost basically end game bat against lefties, solid against righties with over 90 contact and over 80 power. 50 something speed. It's not elite, but he's big. He can make plays at shortstop. He was my shortstop. I have him in a parallel level 4. I'm closing in on parallel level 5. Haven't used him because I've been using my cap, but he's very, very good. I'm gonna put him as an S tier as well. I'll put him, oh, this is a tough one. I'll put him ahead of Grosjean because I've used him a lot more, just because of that, but it's very close between them two. Ernie Banks is a very good card. Again, a little bit more expensive, but definitely worth it. Pee Wee Reese. Moving on. Ronnie Mauricio, switch hitter from the Season 2 Team Affinities of the New York Mets. This card is great. And by great, I mean he should be in your squad right now, whether it's at second base, who even though he's out of position, he can still field it a little bit. Shortstop, which is his primary, he can play third base as well. Switch hitter who destroys righties, 90 something contact, over 80 power as well. And then against lefties, over 80 both contact and power. He's better against righties, but he's very good. Solid defender, 63 speed if I'm not mistaken. With this parallels, I have him parallel level 3. He's on my God squad right now. He's definitely top 3. I have him, I'll put him behind Story. I'll put him behind, you know what? I'll put him ahead of Story. I'll put him ahead of Story because the card is free and it's a switch hitter. Ronnie Mauricio is the real deal. If you don't have him, make sure you do. Add him at least to your bench. If you're happy with your middle infield, that's fine. Add him to your bench. His swing is absolutely amazing. We got Bryce Turang from the Season 2 Team Affinity. Nothing great, you know, high contact, not a lot of power, decent, obviously decent speed. I haven't really used him that much, to be honest. There's so many better options, but I do think he belongs probably in this C tier. I'm gonna put him ahead of the others because he's a higher overall. He's a newer card, but Bryce Turang, C tier for me. And then we got Robert Puason. Robert Puason, I do like him a little bit more than Turang because he's a switch hitter. Elite speed, elite defense, high contact, not a lot of power, but this card is kind of nice, and I'm gonna put him ahead of CJ Abrams. He's a B tier for me. He's a B tier. A little bit surprising of how decent this card is, but that speed, I mean, you need a pinch runner and a switch hitter. This may be your card. And last but not least, we got Fernando Tatis Jr. Live Series. Obviously, last year we had the Player of the Month. Hopefully we get him at some point. He has a chance at being the lightning card of this month of May, who comes out tomorrow. But Fernando Tatis Live Series had a huge upgrade. His problem with contact, they fixed it. This card is amazing, an amazing swing. I'll have him ahead of Ernie. I'll have him top 3. He's good. He's good. He got the arm. He has the speed at 96. Fernando Tatis Jr., probably the best shortstop in the game. He's definitely top 3 in MLB The Show 21. This is my list. Again, start with the S tier. Ronnie Mauricio free. Trevor Story about 200. Tatis, I think he was about the 50 range. Ernie Banks, NL Central, and Grosham is free. Get one of those. You can actually put second, third, and shortstop from this group right here. You don't need anything else. Nico Goodrum, amazing utility shortstop and player, and then Corey Seager as Jubal. After that's Jubal, you don't really need them. Focus on the first 7, 8 shortstop that I have on the list, and I think you'll be just fine. Now, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and enjoying this content with the tier list. I'm having a blast doing them. Again, like and subscribe. That would greatly appreciate it. This is YeYo, and I'll check it on the next one with the left fielders. I'm out.